What up? What up? What up? It's your man, Boss Gang VIP, back with another weekly money watch. Let's get into it. Update Roth portfolio. Everything is going according to plan. If, oops, let me do this. Let me do this. Everything is absolutely going according to plan. If you know anybody who's interested in learning how to invest the right way, make sure to go ahead and send them over to the channel so we could go ahead and help them out. Economics calendar for the week. Factory orders, 10 a.m. Tuesday. Trade deficit, S&P. Final, U.S. services, ISM services. Wednesday, Fed speak. Thursday, initial jobless claims, U.S. productivity, U.S. anti-labor calls, wholesale inventories, Atlanta Fed President Bostic speech, consumer credit, no events scheduled for Friday. According to the Almanac, Monday, we should be somewhat mixed. Tuesday, somewhat mixed. Overall bullish. The market seems to be up overnight as I'm recording this video. So we'll see what happens there. August historically pretty weak to start, but we should pick up everything. Everything is about buy low, sell high, right? So the market goes up over time. So we're just going to look for opportunities when we get some discounts. Maybe last week was a time for some discounts, and this week things will start to push back up. We'll see how that goes. August is the worst Dow and second worst S&P month from 1988 to 2023. Harvesting made August best Dow month 1901 through 1951. Let's get into the setups for this week. First ticker, Tractor Supply, TSCO. Look like it wants to get to the $70 mark. Got a nice hammer on the day, triggered there. All the candles are green across the board, multi-time frame analysis, and everything's looking good. Last week got some corrective activity off this red week here above this quarterly broad information. So I'm going to see if that pushes back up toward that $70 mark, right? So we got that nice 2 day above $57.67. If it takes off again, we're looking toward that $70 mark. Let's go back to something that's been working. DraftKings. We initially got some really good entries on these above 33.83. We had a 1 minute entry. I believe it was a 1 minute above $33.83. We have another 1 minute entry. Let me pull that up, show you what that looks like. We got another 1 minute entry above $43.77. So that is a 1 minute above $43.77. Again, this is its continuation up. If this wants to move past this level, the initial targets I gave what they were. They're around 68. Time expansion over time, and they'll just continue to go up until it gets there. So right now we'll be at 68. I'm guessing eventually over time this will expand up, and we'll be looking at targets around $70. Right, that would be pretty good as far as the corporate data goes. Lots of earnings across the market, of course. August 6th after market, we got some earnings, so I'm interested to see what happens there. Also, the next ticker we're going to look at is FUBO. What's the entry of FUBO? 60-minute entries on FUBO. 60-minute entries on FUBO. Inside month right here. Just, it's been popular in the market right now. Merger deal incoming. So they've been silent on that. Came out with some amazing numbers recently. So we'll see how that goes with FUBO. I'm excited about this one, and we'll see how this goes. As far as entries, what do we got? Let's see. What do we got? Do I have the text note? Maybe I don't have the text note on here. Let's see. Okay. Well, let me put the text note. I don't have the text note. So this is a 2-1-2 60-minute So we got the 212 60-minute above 379. And of course, obviously, if this takes off, sky's the limit, right? So we'll see what happens. Kind of speculative overall. Corporate data, earnings, August 8th, pre-market. So I know a lot of people in the market are going to be looking toward the guidance and just see what the leadership has to say over there. So I'm looking forward to having an absolutely wonderful week. If you guys got any questions, comments, make sure to put those down below. You've made it this far. Go ahead, like the video, subscribe. With that being said, I'm looking forward to having another wonderful week. It's your man, Boss Gang VIP, with the weekly money watch. I'm out. Peace.